Hey, this is Angie. Welcome. Today is a very special day because I am going to kick off this YouTube channel and I want to be able to hang out with you guys tonight for a little bit and then just let you know a little bit about what this channel is all about. So, 6 years ago, I died. The doctors, they brought me back to life, but what actually changed my life was not surviving what happened, it was finding out the reason why it happened. So that came into a whole transformation of learning the reason why I was here. There's a quote by Mark Twain. I love this quote. It says that there's the two most important days of someone's life is the day that they're born and the day that they find out why they were born. So just knowing that you have a purpose, that you're here for a reason. And even though I wanted to end my life because I was depressed, I was anxious, hated everyone, excessive alcohol, God still had a plan for me. And this is the thing that God still has a plan for you too. So if you don't know me, my name is Angie. And if this is your first time, well, thank you so much for spending part of your night here with me. And I'm just here again to remind people that no matter what you're going through, what season you're in your life, don't give up because you are still here for a reason. And God can use you in ways that you can even imagine. Like when I thought that I was just living and existing, I was not happy or whatever. It got to a point that I didn't even want to be here. And it's so sad because there's a lot of people that love me, there's a lot of people that encourage me. But when it came to loving myself, that was the hard part. And I understand now that that was all in my head. And that was the enemy that played the part. Have you ever felt that you just can't control your thoughts, can't control the your feelings? It's something that comes over you. But the reason is why? Why do we allow these things to overtake our body? I came up with an aligned framework. It works. It took me 6 years to learn all these things because if I would have known then what I know now, I would have avoided so much hardship, so much hatred. I would have probably enjoyed life more. I would have saved so much money. There's so much wisdom, obviously, from the years and the life experiences. So I'm here to tell you it's been a journey because in March of 2020, that I was consumed by my negative emotions, a toxic relationship of 8 years that I love this man. And just to know that over a period of arguments, a period of nobody's happy in the house, that I would find myself asking, well, I probably just want to not be here. And the reason is XYZ. I am not happy. I'm not happy with you. I'm not happy with my life. And the response is, okay, whatever. That was the moment that I decided that I was going to end it all. Because I could not believe that in this world there was no one, especially that one person that I love, tells me, okay, whatever. Like if it was nothing, like if I was worthless or unloved. So I did. I planned it out and I overdosed. And in that moment, I just remember just feeling free, feeling like flying, but everything was so dark. And then I hear and I feel God. Like I've never experienced it before. Like I never ever had felt this before. And the audible voice of God telling me, Angie, it is not your time. And I'm feeling the love and I'm feeling the forgiveness and I'm feeling the redemption, that I'm forgiven, that I'm getting grace and I'm getting mercy. And I woke up with the paramedics on top of me, just questioning what's going on, what happened. And that was, I mean, I was still high, I was still drunk. I don't know. It was all a blur. But one thing I was for sure is that I felt God that day. From that day, I have seen God in everywhere, shape, or form in my life. When I needed the courage, He gives me the courage. When I needed the 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 hugs because I was lonely, He did. When I needed doors to be open, He did. When I asked to increase my faith, He did. You can find God. And the framework that I built gets you there faster, because you need to be aligned with God and aligned in the purpose that He's trying to have for your life. But you need to understand that there's steps. The A is for awareness. You need to have awareness to even understand what is the problem. That's the first step. The L stands for loving yourself, because once you love yourself and you have your boundaries and you say, I'm going to do this for me no matter what, I'm going to choose me, I'm going to be happy for me, and I can do this for me. Listen, it's a whole other level of confidence that you get when you choose you. The I, it stands for invite God in, because with God in your life, things become easier. Hard at first because the enemy is real and the enemy is going to want to stop the purpose that God has placed in your life. But with Him, you can do it. We can do this. And I'm telling you, and I'm guaranteed that it is, because when even I didn't want to be here, God said, and no. Even when the enemy wanted my soul, because the life that I was living, had I died that day, I know exactly where I was going. And I was going straight to hell. But God had mercy on me and had mercy and grace like He has for you. He wants you. And there will be so much good. There will be so much. That brings us to our next point of G, which is gratitude. Gratitude and growth. Once you understand the things that God has done for you and you are grateful for everything, even for the little things, you can be grateful even for toilet paper. Because back in 2020, there was no toilet paper. I was so grateful that I had toilet paper and that I could afford toilet paper during COVID. But it's just the little things of being grateful. Scientifically, it also improves your oxytocin, your dopamine. You get a sense of calmness when you're grateful, when you're experiencing grateful, and it lowers your cortisol. That's your stress hormone. So even just feeling happy and grateful for another day, because guess what? There's tons of people that they don't have another day, but we have another day, and that's something to be very grateful for. Just because of that, it increases to the next level. The N stands for nurturing positivity. Now, this is the one that becomes the lifestyle. This is the one that you start enjoying life because you start seeing the good in everything. God is for you, not against you. Once you have that principle ingrained in your mind, you start seeing things differently. That's the framework of a line. And that's what I recommend. That's what I suggest. And I call you today and I challenge you today to take a step to become more aware, to love yourself more, to invite God into your life every day, to be grateful even for the little things, and then nurture that positivity that is within you. And you will see your life transform. So let me know if this is good for you in the comments, whatever works. And I'll see you next time.
You meowed in your video.
I know.